Alright. Hello, NBI agent. Yeah. G daw si B-Sub. Wala pang sinabi. Most like, wala pang sinabi. Baka, he might be. Anyway. Yeah, for some reason, my stream is locked on 1080p. Why? Why is this like this? Okay. Anyway. Kaya ganun. Weird. Anyway. Teka lang. Alert ko lang si ano. Si Chimitsu. Yan. Okay. May update na naman ng grip doon. Sige lang. Kaya ganun. It's so weird. It's so weird. Anyway. Sige. Try. So we just, continue where we left off in... Ano to? What were we playing? Outer Worlds 2. Yeah. Wait lang. Parang gusto pa mag-browse pa ng konti. Rest of 2026 poll. Oh, what's happening with ano? Nawalan ba ako ng internet? Hindi naman. Okay. Is it because of... What's happening? I can't right click. Huh? Ayan. Okay na. Is it because of Twitter? Feel ko because of because of Twitter. Why is my stream buffering? What the hell? Nagba-buffer sa browser ko pero not on not on my phone. That's weird. That's honestly very weird. Hindi, no, it's just on my stream. Pero yung kay... Oh, never mind. But it's not, ano naman wala naman nangyayari. Weird. Wait lang. Let me check, task manager. Kung may nangyayari. Hold on, give me one. Actually, sige, I'll turn the game on na. But the task manager is not opening. There's something wrong. There's something running in the background na hindi ko alam. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, bro, what the fuck is going on? May Windows update ba? Dude, I'm trying to open Task Manager. It's not letting me. Ayaw talaga. Do I have to, Do I have to restart the PC? Di naman siguro. Ayan, finally. Task Manager is opened. But it's not showing anything. What the fuck is going on? Oh. Oh, nagahang na lahat. What? Okay. Everything seems to be okay now. Okay. Sige, I'll open the game. Oh shit, low-bat na pala parehong phone. Both my phones are both of my phones are low-bat na. Fan service, bro.
I'm only wearing accessories because they violate Auntie's branding guidelines.
Wait lang. This is your warning shot. Sorry. I'm browsing Facebook kasi. What's happening? Okay. So, ano na? Okay. So, I'll add these to junk. Wag mo na yan. Wag mo na rin yan. Tossball stick. Uranium ray. Okay. Tapos bomb suit, dragoon armor, escape suit, gas mask, Venetian mask. Ayan. Oaks. Sige. Start mission briefing. Wala na, no? Find other mural pieces. Yeah.
Go with the plan.
Go with the plan. Oaks.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Then increment your bravery index. Goodness.
Ay, salamat sa ano. Salamat sa alert. NBI agents. Will these open? Okay, yes. Pero merong ano dito merong stuff here. Ito. Workbench. Crafting. Damage resistance against explosives. Nah. Oops. Ooh.
At least it was a clean dissection. Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect. Roger
Sorry.
always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.
It isn't even cold yet. Sorry. Okie dokes. So is this the end of the game na ba? Hindi pa, no? This can't be the end of the game, right? The greater tranquility. What's happening here?
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Cloister. One day, it will
One
process
day.
all of our equations.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it
Oh.
was?
I wish. Between the invaders, order defecting,
What's happening out
no
here?
getting this rat back into the
Ba't
camp.
biglang dumaming
Cloister is
people?
looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland devoid of life.
So yeah, let's talk to Marisol.
The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those at the peace talks make it back fine as well.
Okay, let's talk more
May
later.
the plan favor us against long odds.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purpleberry crunch right now.
Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Nah. We'll talk later. Sige. Fast travel. Yeah. To the incognito. Paulzerger. Okay. Ano to? Scrutinizer's eyepiece. Strong enemies become weak 5% sooner. Okay. Critical chance against weak enemy.
Hey, Commander, I think Val wants us to discuss strategy. Or
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
You have a plan, Commander? If not, may I suggest unrestrained carnage tends to grab people's attention.
Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that.
The delegations brought their own security, right?
More like toy soldiers, I'd wager. Might be good for a distraction.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
Uh... Yeah, who needs planning when you have luck?
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms?
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing this war from getting worse.
I know what's at stake. I'm not asking you to set aside the mission. I'm telling you I want to be there when you face Augustine. I'm owed answers, Commander.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Okie dokie.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
You know, if you save the delegate, you're guaranteed one hell of a job recommendation.
Sure, but don't get me wrong. I ain't asking this of you for my own benefit. We got a duty to protect everyone at the peace talks. You as an Earth Directorate agent, me as a soldier. It's what we do. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Okay, we'll talk later. Asan si Tristan? Wow, you're sweeping?
Commander, if you've a moment, I wish to note my reservations regarding the Order member we seem to have brought into our fold.
What's the matter?
Setting aside my obvious concerns as an enemy of the Order, there's something devious about her. Something that sets her apart from her fellows. There is a bloodlessness to her nature. A killer's icy resolve. She's dangerous.
Then she'll be a good ally. We deal with danger pretty regularly.
That we do. But it's best if we not bring danger home to roost. That was all I had on that subject. Consider my concerns logged.
Okay, I'll be back.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Sorry. Asan si ano? Ooh. Miniature skip drive model.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story.
Questions.
Such as?
You know what? Let's revisit another time.
What? Sorry. Who
Opinion
exactly?
and the crew. Niles.
Niles? He's fun to torment. I mean, he's equal parts enthusiastic and naive, even with all he's gone through.
On Val?
I find her amusing. In a best not to torment her or she'll kill us all kind of way, which I completely respect.
Marisol.
Of course I do. What's not to like? To envy? Her style, her lethality.
Oh, she's a professional for architect's sake. I wish I'd known about her department when I was growing up. Even as a child, I know they'd have seen my potential.
What do you think of Tristan?
Tristan's a standard issue arbiter, albeit with an extra slathering of arrogance, especially when it comes to ensuring the Protectorate's inane laws are followed without question. But as long as that ridiculously large hammer of his isn't pointed in my direction, I could watch him administer justice all day.
Oh
Though
my.
he'd be loath to admit it, his propensity for violence almost matches my own.
What about Inez?
Not only does she possess more heart than your standard corporatist flunky, she's a great deal smarter as well. Don't tell her I said so. She's fortunate she ran into you. Otherwise, I've no question she'd have died from her graft, still cluelessly devoted to aunties despite her intelligence.
Okay. That's it.
Such as?
Okay. Sino na lang? Ayan, si Marisol.
It was great. This one was from Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
Did you need something?
Through evaluation.
Happy to provide unbiased observational data.
What about Niles?
Ah, your young colleague. Competent, practical, crack shot. Saddened by his years of isolation, but also honed like me. He would be a formidable target of assassination.
No, what do you think of Niles as a person?
Oh, he seems like a nice young man, dear.
How are you getting along with the Arbiter?
You want me to say something nice, dear? He has good taste in adventure serials, I suppose. Otherwise, no redeeming qualities.
Okay. What do you think of Aza?
She has an aptitude for killing, although it's quantity over quality with her. I'm glad she's on our side, but I'm still sleeping with my goggles on proximity alert mode.
Inez, what about her?
She possesses surprising scientific aptitude, particularly in the medical field. Good to see she's finally recognized her true value. Auntie's choice never deserved her.
What about our value unit?
Her model is a design classic, and the aftermarket mods she received from Niles are most impressive. We'd be dead many times over without her. She makes me laugh more than anyone.
Okay. Something else I wanted to discuss.
I'm not hearing a question.
Were you hiding your identity on Golden Ridge a long time? Who are you really?
Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, there's really little you or anyone need to hear about. Consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years.
Curious, yeah, I need to know more if I'm going to consider trusting you.
I see you're not going to let this lie, are you? Fine. Suppose I'll elaborate. Slightly. I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while.
Picked an interesting place to You were stowed away on Golden Ridge for some time. Any family you wanted to check in on?
You mean siblings, parents, that sort of thing? I never knew my family. Children enter a communal care educational academy very early within the Order. Had a few instructors I was fond of, but no, they're all long gone.
So you're saying you're raised by academia?
In Order society, parents often act as ancillary tutors or additional instructors providing independent studies. Such supplementary curriculums can be beneficial to a developing mind or even fun. Or at least the other children seem to think so. I wouldn't know.
Honestly, that explains a lot. About the Order, I mean.
Why our scientists are second to none, you mean? I know to an outsider this hardly sounds like a nurturing environment. But good teachers not only enlighten, they cultivate and inspire. They help students reach their full potential, as they did with me.
Something else.
Whatever's on your mind.
Did you always want to be a math assassin? You know, as a kid?
That would have been a rather fanciful notion at the time. Why, the department didn't even exist until I was getting my second PhD. As a child, I dreamt of becoming a seer. Unfortunately, an instructor felt my ectopic thesis for one of my non-core elective classes, you know, just for fun, wasn't quite up to snuff to warrant a recommendation.
Ever wonder what your life would have been like if you'd become a seer?
To speculate would be an unproductive use of time. That's not what the plan had in store for me. Besides, seeing what Anais went through cured me of my romanticized notions about the role. A life solely dedicated to predictive analysis, well, it's no stroll in the park.
How'd you join the department then?
Orlo recruited me personally right after I became a double MD PhD. Some said I hadn't yet proven a strong theoretical background, but he believed in me. After my advanced field calculations earned me a dozen successful missions, those naysayers changed their wheedling tune.
Okay.
Inquire away. I may even respond.
You were a secret order math assassin. What'd you kill people with? Long-form division?
Another crack like that, and you might just find out. Our department employed a variety of methods to obviate hindrances and threats to the Order's efforts. We were considered wardens of the grand plan, helping correct it when needed.
Aren't we all effectively wardens of the grand plan?
All of us are part of the plan. We follow the path intended for us by the architect. We should, at least. Now and then, some push back against their path, but it never ends well. Corrections can take time, even delay in the solving of the equation. That's where we came in, to get things back on track in the timeliest of manners.
Okay, let's talk later.
May all our endeavors yield expected results.
Oops. Alright, let's do this. Ito na ba yun? Is this the ano na? Ending na ba to? No way. This can't end this quickly, right? There's no way it ends this soon. Okay. No. Inez and Niles.
Look at that rift. It's making my skin buzz even in here.
Wow.
Doesn't take an engineer to hazard a guess whose ship that is. DeVries is here, Commander. I'm sure of it.
So where are we going? What are we doing?
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good vigor...
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? And why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
The rifts.
Okay. Okay. All right. What is this? Okay. Bakit may force field?
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
She warned you about me, and you still didn't lock the door? Must have a death wish.
I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
Sir Wiley said just as much, but when I showed the errors in his thinking, he stood down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
Wiley also thought he could predict the future. You think your plans will hold up better?
No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy, same as I did with the monastery hostages, if you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
You're clearly sincere and in over your head. I'd say you deserve a second chance.
How can you say that without knowing me? And mean it? Your resolve is unmistakable, and it's quickly becoming all too clear I've no option left but to trust you. Fine then, I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Thank you. Okay. First team hold the landing pad, which is, yeah. The second team is to make their way to the turbine chamber. The third team is to guard the exit of the refinery.
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans.
Okay.
is regarded.
Gonna need a way to power this thing.
Shall we say? This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't
Insert fuse.
anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing
Activated
a strike
and
against
on
the Protectorate in
control.
this state will be something like
Break the
wrangling a
cartridge.
galloping headworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own
Abot
history
ba to?
books are to be believed. Do not act like the current revolt emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
So far, no hostiles on site.
Yep, they've commandeered those mechs. Might want to choose this battle wisely.
Upload targeting protocol.
Your confidence lacks peer review. Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Okay.
Electrical dampeners failing.
Oops. Ano ba? Where? Maintenance
After
access.
some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
By what? Okay. Oh, there's another one.
Electrical dampeners failing.
So what's the hole in the wall here? May nakita akong something here. What is this? Where does this lead? Is this a shortcut? No. It is. Oops. Okay. Yes, TTD. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate. But I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Okay.
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between
This
our
unit
parties
welcomes
to
you
suggest
to
a
the
high
utility
chance of
atrium.
success
My
should a
records
treaty
do not
or
indicate
alliance
that any
be agreed
authorized
upon.
personnel remain aboard the station. But I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks
when
it.
so much has yet to be
Okay.
discussed.
Bye. Ah. Assemble mod. Shock cannon. Okay.
You are back, presumably unauthorized personnel.
The station has been decommissioned for decades. Why are you still here?
Searching my records. Ah, yes. The explanation given by Mechanist DeSoto was as follows. I need someone to have eyes on my explosive friends. But I do not have eyes.
Tell me what you have for sale.
Praise be to the Sovereign, for he knows precisely what to provide his subjects.
Black hat. Yes. Right control helmet Mark II. Okay. +5 max health, nice. I don't suppose. Do I still need ammo? Yeah, no. Yeah. I'll be fine. What is
That's a
this
lot
now?
of supplies left unattended. Could be worth a quick look over.
Clarification decommissioning process. Okay. What supplies? Ano yung sinasabi ng supplies? Ah, okay. Because I need a fuse. Sige. We might come back for that. Ito! There's a fuse over here.
If we formed an alliance, say, within the next month.
No more? Ow.
Do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
Oh, you see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room, as we call it in my business, where common sense meets observational data, you might say.
Okay. Oh gosh. Ooh. Got it. Ooh. What is this? A beam caster. Wow. Okay. So what's in here? Ah. Gonna need a shield. Bakit may Pip-Boy? Explosive side project. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. I guess we got it. It's a neat fuse. I don't suppose, can we, I don't remove the, hindi na, no? Okay, sorry. It's okay. Ay, wait, sorry. Crafting, weapon mod. Ah, wala. Yeah, that's okay. Right. Let's continue. Yes. Anything? Nope. No supplies. Wala. Okay. Why does this feel like this is going to be the final mission? The final quest? Why this feels a bit quick? Diba?
Something tells me we ain't alone here.
Ooh. Is there a room here? No. Ah. Barred shot. Oh, wala, no? Oh, there's a thing here. Use cartridge from the Vreeze's agent. Yes. Okay. I guess that disables it. There's a room over there. Nga pala. So I think that did it, right? That disabled some of the not so mechanical. Oh shit! Hey. What's this? Fuse? Okay. Okay. Did that do anything? No, the fans are still going. I can't save. Hi. Please.
Let's get diplomacy.
Ano yun?
Yeah.
What's happening? Okay. Peace.
Let's get them over with.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't see these.
Have you given up?
No.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Oh.
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having the breeze in our crosshairs. Finally.
Okay, wait lang. Niles constructs a cloaking device for his armor, granting himself camouflage when he drops to half health. Okay. Please. Apply, please. Ay, G daw. Okay. Alright, so we're playing Division 2 later tonight. Ooh. Lot of stuff. Ano to? Okay. Random room. What's this? Nowhere. Nothing. Okay. May sprat. Broadcast records. Summation, okay. Ay, wait lang. Sorry. Decommissioning process winds down. Okay.
Fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between
Shit.
our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want, ingenuity is what you need.
Law, there they are. Right out in the open. Best speed this up. We can't have gotten Law before DeVries goes through with her plan.
Persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis.
Why are they fighting?
Indeed, my projections
Come on. Move, damn you.
interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy that.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Didn't you get our message from the monastery? Our arrival was hardly a surprise.
I do recall your begging me not to do this. Hardly the work of a master negotiator, let alone two. I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
I'll bite. Okay, tell me what the peace talks have to do with the rifts.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's choice must never have access to that technology.
So what was Horizon Point? A test run?
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
Yeah, I don't care about the past. My concern is the delegates here and now.
You are focused entirely on the wrong thing. Wars come and go. Civilizations can rebuild. But this manner of destruction is something nothing can come back from. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are.
How they deal with their competitors? Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
Violence is a last resort, Niles, not the first.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
You told me 10 years ago that you wanted to repay her for saving you. Was that just talk?
No, it wasn't just talk, but I never thought she'd turn into this. Fine. I'll follow your lead. Just don't ask me to forgive her, Commander. It ain't in me. Not after all she's done.
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
There's another way to help the Order, you just haven't considered it yet.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
The Order is stronger than you give them credit for. A temporary alliance won't corrupt them.
The fact that they're even entertaining a partnership with a void-damned corporation puts the lie to that. Proves they'll sell their precious beliefs if it's convenient enough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says that you deserve a second chance.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live.
I believe you can redeem yourself, make things right again.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
I need assurance that this isn't some kind of trap.
All I can give is my word. There's no backup plan for me. I've reached my limit. But I know that you can save us. And this cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
Oh shit.
Station's not gonna hold up against that rip alone. We need to get back to the incognito now.
Okay. Asan si ano?
Follow me, quick!
Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
That rip's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander. Huff and puff it.
Yep. Move it. Ay, sorry. Ah, ito.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
What does that mean exactly, Val?
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Anything else I need to know?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
Sounds tricky. Any chance we can get help from From the Order or Auntie's Choice?
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
What would be the benefit for working with one faction over the other?
The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience in governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There is also one other, less likely option: persuading the two factions to work together. The delegates you helped save may be able to help facilitate this.
Okay, thanks for the info. I'll think about it.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I'm inclined to begin with the archive and cloister. We need more info.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Okay, tell me what it says.
Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Okay then. Whew.
Commander, word?
Sure.
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just let her go? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made?
I wasn't about to kill her in cold blood after convincing her to stand down.
That sort of thinking never would have slowed DeVries on the draw.
As Earth Directorate agents, we should always seek peaceful resolutions when we can.
Mercy's a fine concept, but I'm not convinced everyone deserves it. Just hope we don't come to regret our stayed hand. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things there. For now.
Alright.
I'm glad we made it off Greater Tranquility Station. Presumably the delegates did as well. I'm pleased we prevented their murder. But they remain my enemies, peddling a false peace. I only hope we do not pay for this decision in the future. But let us focus on the task at hand, saving Arcadia from the rifts.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay.
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts, assuming DeVries sticks to her change of heart. Reckon my being present for the dramatic rescue will gain me some clout with Auntie's choice. Just got 2 or 3 more incidents like this to win my way back in, I'd say. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it?
Do you think it's trying to tell us something?
I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the rift tech. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the rift tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
DeVries was paranoid, but look where that got her. We can negotiate with our auntie easy.
That's some confidence there. Just be careful. She's a shrewd dealmaker. Knows all the loopholes in the book. Still, think we ought to pay the undisputed claim a visit. See if we can court Auntie's aid. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Sure. We'll talk later. Okay. Hello.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story.
Sorry.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear.
I couldn't just let him die.
Of course you could, but you didn't. They still might have a role to play if we're to close the rifts.
Okay, talk more later.
All our travails add to the equation.
Right. Wait. Journal, companions. Small amount. Okay. So, siguro I'll bring, Inez and Marisol. Yeah. So, ano na yung quests natin? Talk Auntie's choice or the order into help. Okay. Needs to be okay, so we're going to Cloister. Okay, looks like we're going to Cloister first. Cloister.
Moment of your time, Commander.
Sure.
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Wasn't this about research considered heretical by the Order?
That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision.
Take it you feel bad about that.
I try not to think about regret or remorse. I shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
But I wanted to talk about. Okay, we can go right now if you like.
Do appreciate it, Commander.
All right. Okay. Lockbox. Manager's tasking hat. Enemies you hit with your attacks become marked cause. Okay. Eyepiece. Saan na yan? Okay. Scaling with bits held. Ooh. Sige. I'm bringing Marisol. Okie. Oh, who's streaming?
Whoa. Loath as I am to compliment the enemy, that's one damn impressive tower.
Wow.
Seizing that as a prize would change everything.
So I assume yun yung rift data. Okay. Solicit the order support. Okay. Sige. I mean, well, now that we're here, might as well. Mini rockets? Nah. Okay.
This graft ain't playing well with the cold. My whole damn arm's asleep.
Exemplar Faraday. There's a dude with a name.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned. Hold. We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Thanks for the warning. So then, may I ask what you're doing out here?
Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
Sounds like you're having a tough time.
Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Laplace's garden? What's that?
Only the finest place on this ice ball. Words aren't sufficient to capture its many quality attributes. Best you observe it yourself. Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here. Mind your step.
If you're keen to beg the Order for help getting into the archive, here's your chance. But we're better off making a deal with Auntie's choice. At least we know the asking price.
Yeah. It's a guy. Grenadier armor. Di na okay na. In front of her. Yeah, no thanks. In front of ano? In front of Marisol. Yeah. No thank you.
I find your proposed time leisurely. Unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
I guess it's not here.
Inez. Purple Berry Crunch. It's spelled with a K?
Sure is. You all right, Marisol? You're looking faintly ill.
But it's an obvious misspelling. How can you tolerate it?
Because it's more authentic that way. Says so in the jingle. Sometimes you just gotta accept good marketing, you know?
We live in a universe governed by fundamental forces. Gravity, atomical electrodynamics, spelling, and punctuation. To ignore them invites chaos.
Hi. Hello.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
If you had a name, akala ko... Okay, never mind. What's this? Okay. What is this? Oh boy. Are we going the right way? No. Eh? Ah, ito. Okay. Order disciple. Local bounties. Mantisaur Queen. Buckshot Bill. Okay.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I oughta step away?
That'll be fine. There's a nice. Tara. You'll be fine. I am the administrator of peace. Of piss.
Heard that rift near the archive has Halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Members of Auntie's Choice are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
Huh. If only one of us could have foreseen this situation. But I'll stay back, Commander. Ain't no reason to cause a scene.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend.
Who's this Oracle Laureate you mentioned?
The Oracle Laureate is our foremost seer, excluding the presiding bishop herself. He oversees the Department of Predictive Analysis, and in so doing keeps the Order on course.
The last year I met turned out to be an Order turncoat working with fanatics.
Ha! I've heard some terminological inexactitudes before, but that one sure sullies the quiz. Seers are infallible. Our Oracle Laureate certainly is. Laureate Beckett said to accommodate you as best as possible, but rules are rules.
We're all on the same side here. Can't you make an exception?
Laureate Beckett did impress the importance of not delaying you. Very well, head on in. But behave yourselves. The garden is something of a fragile ecosystem.
Impressed as I am that worked, I ain't sure about this. Being vastly outnumbered by the enemy ain't a corner I like to be backed into.
See? Have you no faith in your commander?
Agent, I have a message for you.
Hi.
The Order of the Ascendant, and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
I was led to believe that Vicar Alden may also be expecting me. Can you direct me to him?
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Artificer Laureate. Sounds important. What can you tell me about her?
The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the exemplars, or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview.
You said the presiding bishop is indisposed. Is she sick?
Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
This place seems oddly calm for being in a war zone.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
No, but I also don't see any refugees despite an abundance of livable space.
I'm quite sure I don't know what refugees you're referring to.
Matriarch's Mercy is elbow to elbow. Why not transfer people here?
I fear our conversation has drifted from its central thesis. Continuing along this current trajectory seems unwise. Can I help answer any other queries for you?
Okay, tell me more about this Belvedere Hall.
Belvedere Hall used to serve primarily as the garden's hub for all manner of research, instruction, and study. A beacon on the hill of progress.
You said used to. What changed?
Since the Order's forced dispossession of Spirton and the Archive, many spaces within the hall have been repurposed to serve as a temporary headquarters. Which is to say, please excuse our mess. We're still remodeling.
Okay, thanks for filling me in. I'll be on my way now.
May all your problems precede solutions.
Okie
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
Wow. Excuse me.
Feels real nice in here. Wouldn't mind us dragging our feet so we can enjoy the warmth a little longer.
Cool. Scienticians surplus.
Smart researchers patronize the scientician's surplus. Quality goods at algorithmically determined prices.
Is called salmon and tuna was found that contained a reference to anisakid nematodes or salmon worms, with an estimated 70 to 90% of all salmon being infected by these parasites.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be directed to me.
Straightforward. Like it.
Either you intend to buy or you intend to go without. It would be unethical for me to interfere with your decision-making process.
I'm surprised they're allowed to keep so much sitting stock when the war is going on.
It's there in the name. Surplus.
Inventory.
Please peruse with discernment.
Cover fire. Ano to? Firing this weapon builds confidence in your companions, granting them increased movement speed, firing rate, and accuracy. A pet for your ship. First AR na naman. Heavy round. What's heavy rounds? Ito yun, diba? Oh. Saw junk. Please. Also sell. Sell. Oops. Asan yung... Ito. And this. Okay. Sige. Why not? Times 3. Hmm. Sige. Okay.
A statistically significant number of scientists agree
Lockpick 7.
flavor drops are qualitatively
Okay.
advantageous.
Weapons. Try natin. Yeah. Tapos, provisions. Ano ba yan? Heavy. Okay. Okay.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
What are convictions?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
I've got time to kill. Hit me.
Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
Both, probably. My life's a mess right now.
But if you had to prioritize one area over the other?
Personal.
Expand on that for me.
I feel guilty for what happened to one of my teammates. He got hurt because of me.
You are not bound to repeat the mistakes of the past. The future is limitless.
That's it? I don't feel any different.
Is that right? You'd be the first to admit as much. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
Am I getting robbed? Wait, how do I ulit? How do I walk? Controls. Wait, key bindings. What's this? Shift? Left shift. Right shift. Right shift. Wait. Am I gonna get robbed? Hello.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
All this cloak and dagger stuff has certainly piqued my interest.
Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Sounds a little far-fetched. Do you have any proof?
Recall what you have observed thus far. Isn't it strange how calm everyone is? The Order is in the middle of a war. A war, one might say, they are losing.
So what's the real explanation?
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
Ooh. You don't seem like you're affected.
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
What's the partial effect feel like?
It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant.
Okay, but why would the Order want to do this?
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
If what you're saying is true, we need to tell people.
Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Who are you working for, Persephone? I know you're not really with the Order.
I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
Oh, Sub Rosa. You're with Sub Rosa, aren't you?
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
Okay. Sounds like something worth investigating. Count me in.
All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Anything else you can do to help me with the task?
Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier.
Okay. Let's see.
And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win.
Ooh. Sharp working class suit. Gold monocle. Puro mga... Puro ano? Okay, never mind. Sige. Ooh. From Laureate Beckett. Hello.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. Thank you.
Sorry, you looked asleep.
No, not asleep. Merely waiting.
For what?
I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates.
No offense, but that seems pretty vague.
None taken. Oh, but now I've forgotten to introduce myself properly, haven't I? Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
Oh, Commander Suzuki Momoko. Nice to meet you, Laureate Beckett.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I, don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
I don't even know what an excognitation chapel is.
Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings.
You mentioned breakthroughs, like what?
All confidential, I'm afraid. Many are still under peer review, but I can assure you, their value is commensurate with, why, the discovery of gravity, or has the potential to be.
Okay, I'll hunt these audio logs for you.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly ask you to endanger yourself by seeking out these logs. Cloister is rather treacherous, and some of the chapels are difficult to reach by design. However, if you happened upon these chapels and recovered these logs, I would most certainly be interested in their contents. By my reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected is 4. You have that? 4. No more, no less. Each chapel should have at least one somewhere inside.
Okay, while I have you, there's something else I'd like to discuss.
I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
I need to gain access to the archive. Any thoughts on how I can do that?
Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched at present, and nothing short of an all-out siege is likely to dislodge them. If you're determined, I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter. She can tell you more.
Okay. Can you speak to rumors about an experiment involving the garden's water supply?
How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
That was convincing. Care to try again?
First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter?
I'm concerned for the well-being of the people here.
As much as I relish the idea of entrusting a stranger with sensitive and potentially incendiary information, I shall have to decline further comment. Perhaps if you were to help me out with recovering those logs I asked for, I could be more amenable to sharing knowledge. But let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? If there's nothing else, I would like to return to my deep breathing exercises.
Okay. What's up? General questions.
Don't we all?
I trust you heard about Wiley's takeover of Alexandra Monastery. Any thoughts on that?
Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask?
Wiley said he would be resigning from the order. So what happens to him now?
His resignation has been duly received and accepted. Where he goes from here or what he does now is up to him. I expect we won't hear from him anytime soon. On a more positive note, the Department of Predictive Analysis's biennial summits will be far less contentious.
Wiley was one of your seers. Don't you feel responsible for what happened?
Of course I do. That is precisely why my energy is better channeled toward the future, to ensure such tragic events never happen again. Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorically sound? That remains debatable.
Can't believe you'd still defend him after everything he did.
Landon had the potential to be one of the greatest minds of our order. Is it wrong that I should mourn that lost future?
Yeah, lost potential does not excuse cruel and reckless behavior.
Let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious talk is giving me a stomachache and... Oh, I just got rid of the last one.
Okay, I'm going now. Okay, maybe I can just pickpocket my way in. Probably. Maybe.
Lift access is currently restricted. Keep moving.
Not pickpocket. I mean, lockpick, rather. Huh? Oh. Hi.
The Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning is currently off limits to non-essential order personnel.
Okay. Hi.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
I received a message that Ruth was indisposed and to speak with you in her stead.
What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia.
So can I see her or what?
Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can be trusted. I cannot allow just anyone to wander into Ruth's quarters. But there is something you could do to prove yourself worthy. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
I saved your delegate's life. Seems like that should make me more than trustworthy.
From what I understand, Vicar Levin's continued existence is a mere side effect of whatever personal vendetta you happen to be attending to. I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead. But I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you.
For an organization able to predict the future, you sure get caught off guard a lot.
If the Order could predict the future infallibly, my mentors would be alive. Seers become less accurate the more specific and more distant the prediction. All that aside, you shall need the Order's trust if you wish to see Ruth. This task will allow that. Journey to Newton. Eliminate the cultists to a person. Then we may speak of getting you an audience with Ruth.
What's the significance of this heritage site anyway?
Newton contains the Six Pillars Chantry, which was one of the first temples founded after Arcadia's colonization. It's over 100 years old. The cultists are likely profaning it. But even if they aren't, I don't want them there. Our loss of Newton is symbolic. If we cannot protect it, how can we protect Arcadia?
Okay, I'm going to need more than just the Order's respect to put my life on the line.
You're results-oriented. I can understand that. Fine. Expect a tangible reward on top of the Order's goodwill.
Okay, got a deal.
I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
Asa ought to know about this before we make a move. Otherwise, do me a favor and make sure I'm not in the vicinity when she hears of it.
True. Sige. I have a gun. Ah, okay. Ano ba?
At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave.
Hey. Sorry. At Reason's Pass. Saan yun? Okay. Okay.
Agent, over here.
Oh, hi. Yes, the vicar.
Well, this is a welcome confluence of events. Why, without you, Gertie and I wouldn't be alive. And any hope of peace between the Order and Auntie's choice would be over. Dreadful, you know. Positively dreadful. How the peace talks were interrupted. I felt our two delegations were making real progress.
How'd you learn that I was the one who saved you?
While making our escape, we encountered one of the renegades of my order, wounded and dying. He sought to unburden himself, now convinced Wiley's calculations were wrong. He told us all about that terrible DeVries woman's plan, and theorized you must have stopped her. Well, I think that's what he said. There was quite a lot of gurgling. You have mine and Gertie's utmost gratitude for intervening. Had she succeeded in assassinating us, it would have terminated any hope for peace.
Are any negotiations still happening?
Officially, not at present. Gertie and I have kept up communication through back channels in the hope that the discussions can be reconvened in due time. It is my earnest belief that this is the optimal course to chart for the Order, and for Arcadia. Though we could certainly use assistance from an outside force like yourself.
What's needed to get the Order and Auntie's choice to work together?
To begin, I believe you would need to put forth efforts in good faith with each of the two groups. Earning the trust of both sides is essential. Once you've worked your way up to meeting our respective leaders, you must convince them to consider joining forces.
Let's say I help. What do I get out of this?
For one, having the allied might of their forces at your back when facing down the Protectorate. If that's not sufficient, perhaps some additional incentive could also be provided. And if you might consider an appeal to your better nature, ending the conflict between Auntie's choice and the Order would have untold benefits for all Arcadia.
Okay, I'm in.
Transplendent. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides, engender trust. Gertie and I can let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Okay.
Visit your local predictory.
Yeah!
Yeah. Okay. Sige. So is there another ano na naman? Yeah, search cloister. Ooh. Ah, lockpick 7.
Huh. This is prime real estate, and it's sitting abandoned. Reckon it even occurred to the Order that they could board the folk at Matriarch's Mercy here?
What is this? Restricted area. Ah, lockpick 7. Ooh, okay. Sige. Might be able to enter. May point na lang natin yan later. Sige. How close are we to ano? Level 18. Alright. Ah, Kiryu is streaming. Share it lang. Yes. 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 Okay. So where is it again? Ah, okay. Ah. Ay, nga pala. Let's go see, ano. What's her name? Aza. Oops, excuse me. Aza's up here, diba? Ayan.
There's anything worse than my former fellow protectorate subjects, it's corporate toadies.
Questions.
Such as?
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Sige. Oaks. Here. Tapos, how do we get down there? Through here?
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers.
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of ursopods in the area.
Hi. Okay.
Unknown.
Excuse me.
It appears we've dealt with all of them. Ah, that was a close one.
Heavy machine gun. Wait lang. Oh, I see. Okay. Sige, I'll use it sparingly. Since, ammo is a bit scarce.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale.
The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock.
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension.
Hello, layperson.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Gooch. Yeah. Auntie's choice. Ah.
I have a confession to make, Inez.
Oh yeah? You kill someone you shouldn't have? Perhaps someone I know and would be fine with disappearing?
Oh, I'm not admitting to murder. I simply think Auntie's Choice has better food than the Order.
Well, that ain't surprising. We use a lot of sugar. It's a crowd pleaser.
The Order has better music, though.
Those are fighting words, Marisol. The joy of
That
laissez-faire
is not
is
true.
a real toe tapper.
You've never heard the Fibonacci song, I take it?
That is not true whatsoever. Also, what is that? Is that a riff? Junior scientician Robert Jurgens.
Another object, just gone. Nothing. Excuse me, I don't think you have the author is... It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift.
Okay.
Fascinating. It seems gravity doesn't apply to the rift, but it somehow maintains its position in space relative to the solar system.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Sige. Because we're not doing much. Let's set up.
Your worries. Unless you're... Captain. I fear I have a confession to make. I have found being present on Cloister underwhelming. Really? What part about the situation is underwhelming? The corporate invaders killing our scientists en masse? The Protectorate's subjects raising our research? I sincerely hope you're not about to tell me it's the weather. What? No, I... lost my...
Okay. Is this one of the church? Na sinasabi na ano? That one dude with the deep breathing.
Now for something a little different. Totally. More than just our corporate flagship. The undisputed office away from home ever since we acquired it during the merger with Spacer's Choice in Tau City.
Why is it playing two songs at once?
Hangar bays to mess halls to the medical wing, where battle-scarred troops are rebuilt better than new and promptly redeployed. Our flagship is a model of self-sufficiency, the tightest of tight ships. Outages and life support are rare, not worth mentioning. Forget I mentioned it. The undisputed claim is home to a cross-section of our corporate hierarchy, from our beloved CEO herself in...
Look alive, Commander.
In the bowels of the ship.
Standing by to stupefy. Mitigating the threat. Locking them down.
Work to do and a solar system. Everyone get to work. Your home office away from home will be waiting for you when the job is done. Now, on to other things. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
Why is it playing? No, seriously. Why is it playing two songs at once? Why not it's playing the same radio twice? Yeah.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music,
There we go.
entertainment,
That's
and
better.
the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Their chest must be close.
Your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless
Their chest
posteriors.
must be close.
Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest emotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit
Marketing.
too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sistybits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody
Assistant to
do
the
your
assistant.
jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
Now, Aunties can't even direct their deployment of food drops properly. I suppose I better... I heard they analyzed these.
Okay.
I can't go back out there. I feel like I'm going to real beauty.
Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Worst, oh,
Worst.
It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Worst, oh, worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient means we make more things.
Worst.
Oh, forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst. Grab a can today.
Protector to? Oh shit, oo nga no. Should we bring the noise? Okay.
Looks like a fight. Liquidate him. Trouble ahead. Back and stand.
Oh nga no, I like this rifle.
Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking
Oh.
5 between our 10-hour shifts.
You know, work
Makes powerful hunger. So when we light our thrusters,
Thank you, dear.
we don't waste time slow roasting some
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
We crack open a room temp
It's not
kit
letting me hit.
That's right. Nothing like instant soft-serving barrel orders. Productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right.
Standing by to stupefy.
Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all.
Please release us. They always come from that big building.
Yep. I'd do it for you.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of Purpleberry Crunch right now. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Nana.
back in business.
Battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden. Where the
Dorky.
skilled and imaginative may rise.
Ooh,
Why
heavy
settle
revolver.
when you can thrive. You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products in over 100 different
Shock
brands.
assault rifle.
Nature offers disease predation,
Ooh.
pestilence, and nasty
So
little
dito
biting
galing
insects.
siya.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's Choice. Now, upward and onward. Next
Okay.
up, something reasonably peppy.
Ayan, dorky.
Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
It's clear. Go, go, go!
Bye. Enjoy. Have fun.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge is far better than natural cures. Oh, live on.
Is this the tequila song?
No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, live on.
Ayun. Do I have workbench? Ah, okay, wala.
At the bottom, be a raptor in the slipstream.
Helmet. Ah, wala. Tequila. Ay, hindi ata ito yan. Yeah, tsaka wala. I don't have any mods for the machine gun. Oops.
In a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut, and he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills.
Ah.
Oh, live, dog, fly
What's
free.
this?
No longer
Lockpick
does my
11.
packed intestine dictate where I
Nagulay.
have to be. Oh, live, dog, break free. Once
Okay.
again, be a go-getter.
Oh my.
Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
A scrapper. Ugh. Miseranium.
So, I suppose you hate me because I'm a corporatist.
I respect your directness, dear. An opening remark like that in a verbal sparring match can usually put a rival on the defensive.
Usually. But not you.
I try to judge people as individuals, not by their organizations. And I very much doubt you embody the worst of Auntie's Choice. The commander wouldn't have you here if that were true. I mean, have I sized you up in a dozen different potential combat scenarios? Why, yes, of course. But I do that with everyone.
Right. Is this a bad time to tell you I hate math?
I'll tell you a secret. I do too.
Whoa.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Where?
And now,
Torpificator is charged.
sponsors.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
Look alive, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
For the perfect combination of
Is that a grenade?
crunchy
No.
and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar
Ano
to
yung
share
ano?
with a chum.
Right.
Short round. Oh my gosh.
This is one of my favorites. Though,
Short
admittedly,
round.
I'm far
Sige.
from discerning.
Yan. Ooh. This I like. Me likey. Okay. Sorry. So this is the number one, no? It's okay.
On old Cowshed Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine. She took her little smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block,
Okay.
but exposed the mother lode.
Explosives.
Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers
Tapos, di ba blue sa... Ayan. And... this.
But that's what your auto doctors can hold.
Anything here? Okay. Tequila.
Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant bloom. Brown sludge flooded the place, the vat manager chanced the taste. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant slower pace.
There we go. Nice speech and lockpick. Please apply. What did I say I was gonna get?
Regrets your loss, but hey, that's all when sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
Making them more effective against armored enemies. Or crits. Marksman rifles, pistols, and snipers have increased range and weak spot damage.
One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear.
Armor penetration. Shotguns and SMG.
But they shit out all their gray. Presenting lift off
Crit? Yeah, crits armor. Armor penetration. Say crits na lang. This.
Reason's past is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado.
Oh.
First, it was Auntie's choice, then the protectorate.
Sorry.
After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you Hollands belong to. Don't care. Your motivations are relatable. Armed and ready.
Nice. Oh, it's a speed loader too.
Stun weapon ready. Don't need all your anger. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Anyone else hear that?
Ow.
Are in the red,
Ow.
Commander. Back in business. Who I think it is.
You're so easily surprised that you're so easily surprised that you always try to get the jump on enemies. Getting caught leaves you open to damage for a short time, but you're better at stealth now. No.
Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Yeah, me no likey. I prefer I prefer SMG. Okay. Hold on. Let me just loot.
Yeah.
Tequila. Engineer clothing necklace. Oaks. Marisol? Anyway,
Marisol. You're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition. I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months. 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Um, are the two of you glad to see each other? I can't tell.
Things were left in a...
It was somewhat complicated, even by order standards. Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anais Boujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anais Boujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
We doing introductions? I'm Inez. Don't mind the uniform, I'm freelance, and got no quarrel with you besides.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Marisol, you want to tell her why we're here?
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Don't you need the archive to perform calculations of that scale?
Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending.
How's that remotely possible?
I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
But your research was destroyed, right?
I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
Think I missed something. What was your research about?
I was developing a means of sidestepping much of the presumed requirements to solve the universal equation, using a series of reasoned shortcuts and educated postulations, filling in certain blanks. Trillions. Theoretically, it would hurry the process along so it could be solved in our lifetime, but it was unorthodox. Risky if taken too far. I knew the Council would judge it mathematical heresy, so I attempted to work in secret. Eventually, I was discovered, excommunicated, sent here.
Others facing similar charges were often transferred off-planet, then simply disappeared somewhere along the way.
Yes. Fortunately, someone interceded.
Well, I've heard enough. Better go save the universe, I suppose.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Okie dokie. Ooh. Where is that? Oh my lord, it's all the way over there. What the? Okay. Okie dokie. Sige.
Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Fine. Let us proceed.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Oh, so open it faster! You'll go slow and we all get hit by the mantis! Gonna crush our bones and eat us like an ice pop!
You trying ain't help me work faster. Want open faster? Try and chew through lock with your teeth!
Only thing get chewed is us if you don't open faster!
Whoa!
Fresh crab!
Hostile in proximity.
Back in business.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Ay, mali.
Back and scan.
Really gotta try home. Sweet like a sprout straight from a trap and slap and
Nice. Ooh. Okay. Mega Mantisaur.
Fortificator at ready status. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Ah, we're hunting.
Big regret this coming here. It's so cold. There's enough scraps for this. Not worth the time. Colds. Damn old mantis so annoys. It spits. Sounds like
Oh, okay. Ooh.
grab a pack of Sprite Crap, they're such a tasty treat. You know when you eat Sprite Crap.
Ah, yung gadget meter. Oo. Sorry, naalala ko na ano yun.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality...
Look alive, Commander.
Say, you've got your alien
Whoa. Man. Ow. Shit. Oh shit. Ow.
Sight unseen. Getting healed. Someone call for a medic.
Medical pack, out!
Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Okay. Nice. So, process rift data, clear out cultists from Newton.
Whose luck spun around when NT came to town? A marketeer who spotted a kid with nothing to lose.
Oops.
A deal
Sige.
that he couldn't refuse. Yes, NT welcomes you with arms open wide. And no, you
Solicit
gotta
the
do
order
is sign the
support.
dotted line.
Fast travel muna tayo to the to the water door. The water door. Kasi diba we have the we have the Asan na ba yan?
Broadcasting
Puta.
only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Oh yeah, provisions dispenser.
Auntie's Choice.
Many of you are wondering, what
wala.
is Auntie's Choice?
What is
It's quite
Auntie's
simple,
Choice?
really.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles. Capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of directors and to Auntie herself.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
To it.
Okay, let's
Thank
go.
you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so
There's no one here? Okay.
till it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's a settlement or two.
Apoplexy. Whooping fits.
Hack.
Childhood gout. Adult rickets.
Collect sample for testing.
Dysentery.
Input passcode.
Mood. Bloody flux. Decrepitude. Night terrors. Mania. Day terrors. Melancholy.
Sleep tight
Ano
with
yung liquid tracer?
You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include.
Okay.
Chronic itch.
Chronic
Inflammation.
itch.
Night sweats.
Okay.
Flatulation. Lumbago.
Lumbago.
Mild daze, Scrumpox. General malaise. Imbalanced humors. Dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing.
Kita ba ako from here?
Insomnia.
Insomnia. Nice. Okay. Very good. Ooh. Accelerated bursts. Nice. Yan. For the XP lang. Okay. Burst heavy machine gun. To simplify. Oh! Ito yung sniper. It uses heavy rounds as well.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
A second makeup exam will not be on, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. No pressure. Shh! If I'm caught talking during this makeup exam, oh, what does it matter? Can't mark the occipital from the parietal with these voided questions. And is there something wrong with the air recyclers? It's getting hard to breathe.
Calm down. You're panicking.
You're mistaken. Panic isn't on the garden's list of approved cognitive states. I knew I should have hydrated better this morning. Can't believe my future in the Order will be decided by an understanding of the vaporescent properties of trinitrotoluenes. I don't even like bitrotoluenes.
Okay, quick. Your instructor's not looking. What's the first question?
My vision's gone a bit fuzzy, but the exam's right here on the monitor. Have a look.
On second thought, I'm not sure you'll learn anything if I just give you the answer.
You asked!
Relax, I'm gonna help you. I just wanted to sweat a little first.
I'm already perspiring beyond acceptable odor levels. Thank you. I'm sure I'd recover my wits enough to tackle the rest of the test if you can just help me make sense of the first question. Just be discreet, won't you? My vision's gone a bit fuzzy, but the exam's right here on the monitor. Have a look.
I'm on it.
I'm sure I'd recover my wits enough to tackle the rest of the test if you can just help me make sense of the first question. Just be discreet, won't you?
Okay.
There's little you could tell me I couldn't also tell you.
Explosives 4. Oh, another vicar. Hello.
I hope you have good news for me.
Yes, here's the sample you asked for.
I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
What's next for you?
Aw, wondering if you'll ever see me again? Precious. I'll remain in the garden a little while longer, but it would be best if we limited contact with one another. No offense. But who knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps our paths will intersect again someday.
Nice. Okay. I think I got a lot of stuff. Tenured Kiras.
Includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplete
Over duration. Hold on.
What a lamentable state of affairs.
Hi.
I remember the days when Laplace's garden lived up to its estimable purpose. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads have winked out like stars taken down from the sky.
Sounds like you've been having a difficult time.
Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. The shadow of ignorance cannot withstand its light.
You mentioned an issue with the lights. Do you know what the problem is?
Oh, I couldn't say. This isn't my college, as it were. I'm a vicar. I tend to people's philosophical needs and leave the management of the garden to others.
I have an idea. Why don't you fix the lights?
And purloin from you such a perfect opportunity to serve the plan? I wouldn't dare cogitate on it. Besides, I don't know the first thing about such repairs. Why, I'd be more apt to electrocute myself than anything else.
Through the plan, all things are possible, isn't that right?
Through the plan, yes. Yes, I dare say you're right. This must be the true intention behind our meeting. Stand back now and observe the proficiency of a true disciple of the plan.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Stand back. Oh! Rip. Okay. Okay. Sige. Midpoint to midpoint. Nice. Okay, so we still
Next up,
got
the real reason wireless
an
free
hour.
Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Advertising.
Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division
So
informs it
we
is now offering the
can
Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial
Destiny Scrapper
microwave.
Camp.
Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the
Sige.
Pharmacon
Since
5
pass.
is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer.
Tapos, I think we can go here.
And let electromagnetic waves bathe
Yeah.
over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism.
Sciatica.
Recommended for longer than one setting at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your
Okay.
doctor if
Yes,
a
I have a sniper rifle.
right for you.
Imagine that. 47 Cross has a fucking sniper rifle.
Makes me pretend I have this.
Tell me, Marisol, what do mathematicians need assassins for anyhow?
Your first error is assuming that the Order are simply mathematicians. A common misconception, particularly among laypersons. It takes an assortment to run an academic sect.
I see. So the Order plays politics, same as anyone else.
Dear, everything is political. Power dynamics among groups, control of resources. I ensure such social constructs don't obstruct our solving of the universal equation.
Time to earn my commission.
Looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Purple coloring.
Interrupted.
Going in the
Electrical dampeners failing.
Looks like a fight.
Ay, oo nga pala. Miscellaneous pa nga pala mga to. Mila.
The only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Purple berry tequila today.
Ooh. What is this? Fix the governor control unit. Versus store. Uh-huh.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila.
Mila.
Most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
What is this? Repair order. Ayan. Tequila. Hey, please.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung. This is Briar the Scream Arcadia. Commercial frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Here at Auntie's
Report
Choice,
the
we've been hearing
repair.
about the Protectorate's use of
At the
mental
who?
refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment? Like the kind you feel from a sip of purpleberry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections
Do we know
of
where?
remedies,
No.
such
Okay.
as basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried cysty bits and mock apple shakes all day, every day. Come see Auntie, dearies. Auntie cares about
Come
you.
see Auntie.
Just a little bit more.
Ah!
Okay, back to business. I
Ulit ako.
consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have
Damn.
taste,
Oh, there's another mine. Oops.
Law. Ain't no telling how many folk got caught up in this. Every life taken, dozens more are shattered.
Yeah. Spartan. Boy, what happened here? Beating rifle. The hell was that? Ah, mine.
At home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slim.
Let me handle this.
Excuse me.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Ba-do-wop. So this is all protect. Oh shit! Yeah. Spiraton. Maybe no. Clear out the cultists in Newton. It's over there. There's a door over there. What time is it? 7:30. Okay. Ah, 7:30 pa lang? Wasn't it like 7:30 like a while ago? Anyway. Ooh.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Okay.
Batten down your quarterly budget for an asset report. You know what deserves some visibility? Praetor, a gloomy moon that's become quite the shining star in our portfolio. Thanks in no small part to the chemical plant we liberated from the Protectorate in the earliest phases of equity building here in Arcadia. The chemistricians in product development wasted no time repurposing the facility's production lines away from the Protectorate's fruitless gumption-suppressing
So how do
pharmaceutics.
we get
Not much of a market
there?
for food depressants after all. Solvents, food additives, adrenaline stimulants, scented exfoliants. Those are the surefire molecular chain moneymakers. The Praetor plant operates around the clock at peak efficiency, yet employee safety, as always, is given the utmost of brief consideration. 12 out of 10 top
Brief consideration. Lord Almighty.
Slurry fumes really open up the sinuses, and who needs fingerprints
So
anyway?
how do we get up
It has
there?
been 6 days since the last fatal workplace incident, but rest assured it was not the fault of the plant or any execs in charge of
Liquidate them! Combatant scan!
on page 98, subsection K
Help me end this fight on my feet! Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
always makes me pretend I have the sun in my
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Go for torpification. Back in business.
Nice. Ow!
Aren't you worried that the Order ain't equipped to handle this war? And more importantly, what comes after?
You seem to have some misconceptions about the Order and how they operate, dear.
No, I don't think I do. They're so fixated on the numbers. They're blind to the real problems at their doorstep. Ain't no way you can say this is all going according to plan.
Our every action is calculated to the...
Ano kaya to?
decimal point, weighed against all possible outcomes. We're in process. Don't judge us by our variable.
Or 9 man
by our constants.
Actually, should I bring Aza? Teka, incognito. Because since we're gonna be fighting cultists, should we fight Aza? Just for that one mission lang, then we can bring back Inez. So how do we get there? Feel ko walang no way to get to... Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Asan si Aza? Yeah.
What do you need, Commander?
Okay, talk later. No, I don't want to bring Tristan. Although he did say that if I start harming Protectorate in cold blood, he'll not be our friend. So that gives me reason to not bring him into anything.
Marisol, I can't tell you how wonderful it is to have someone who I can discuss the finer points of killing with.
That's surprising. I'd think the Glorious Dawn would have many members who would love to compare notes with someone as accomplished as yourself.
Unfortunately, no. None of them had any artistry or flair for the work. And if you think I talk about the riffs too much, you should have spoken with some of those obsessed fools. At least there was something I could talk to them about, though.
I can imagine you had a difficult time living within the Protectorate with your proclivities.
Well, it was lonely, being locked up inside my own house, kept away from everyone. But sometimes that made it easier. I made people nervous.
Music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
We took what nature Auntie's Choice. We strive to be 110%.
Oi!
Back and scan.
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence.
Kainis naman tong... There we go. Galaw ng galaw.
Now upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Okay.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further. It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge.
Is this a, ano? Sorry, is this a... Okay, it's a faction quest.
When they see me coming, they shout.
Whoa! Ow.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Barred shot. Oh. Open. Plasma pistol. Nice. Sige nga. Try nga natin yan. Where is it? Plasma pistol. Please. How does it work? Ah, okay. Okay. What time is it na ba? Okay. 4:38. Is there anyone here? Oh my goodness.
Looks like we'll need that rift modulator from Praetor that DeVries mentioned to proceed.
Wait, what? What do we need? Ah, so we need to go to Praetor. I see.
Popular favorite was requested by Carlson Fidel, thinking of their family in Halcyon.
Halcyon.
Brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. Now,
Plasma
here's a
cutter.
song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Newton. Crab witch. What's this?
turn a bottle feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
best of all, tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent face glue. Now it's crab witch. A sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch.
There we go.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Whoops.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Got him. Headshot. Headshot. Any more? Ah. That boy has a name.
Combatant scanned.
Unfriendly company. They're fine.
Do not refuse medical support.
What the?
Thank you, dear.
Saan na lang?
Adversary vulnerabilities. I've done weapon ready, Commander.
End up dead soon. Don't try to make your
Taking the fight out of them. Locking them down.
it'll be your last.
Fight.
Near death, not a
Whoa.
good
Unfriendly nearby.
Holy shit. Ah. Reload! Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Oh shit. Oh no. Grabe. Grabe yan. Damn. Dapat niya I should probably stick with frontal assault. Sige. Oh. Asa. Hi.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story. There's something you wanted to converse on?
What was it you were saying about the glorious Dawn in Newton?
Simply that as much as I'd welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the Dawn until I get their treachery sorted.
If we're bound next for Newton, might be wise for Azza to head back to the ship.
Though I'd also point out that if I can resolve my problems with the Glorious Dawn, then I may be more effective in Newton, whether that be through diplomacy or killing.
Yeah, maybe you should head back to the ship just to be safe. May ano ba dito? Ah, okay. Sige. Sige na nga. Yeah. Fine. Fine. I'll bring I'll bring Inez. Ah, so we can talk them, We can talk to them? Akala ko they're just, anyway. Sige. Also, can we switch, Yeah, I don't like this. Also, I don't like Ah, depende din on the situation, you know. Depends on the situation. But sige, we'll keep the we'll keep the illusion. Okay.
You there! You need to leave. This is a holy site. Non-believers are not welcome. Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into perfection before the rest of this architect-forsaken colony.
Ushered into perfection?
You know, merged with the rift. By being thrown in.
Like a sacrifice?
No, we're not unthinking fools swayed by superstition. Our beliefs are scientifically proven by the esteemed leader themselves, who is infallible. Obviously, this is a wondrous time, friend. Our name was not chosen at random. It is a glorious dawn for all humankind. The rifts are a means to achieve a perfect state of being, and they are once again active after laying relatively dormant for years. The end of our tortured existence is nigh.
You know, I bet someone could control the rifts with the right kind of device.
That's a scientific impossibility, but if such a thing were possible, I'd surely like to see it. What I mean is, the rifts are an inviolate part of the architect's plan.
Hmm. Well, I can see this is going nowhere. We'll just be on our way.
And now, back to it. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more
Ah,
upbeat
okay.
right about now.
So we need
Like
to...
this.
So where do we need to go for that? Ah. Protectorate Science and Praetor. Ah, okay. So we need to go to Praetor. Ah. Okay. Sige. I guess we'll just put this on hold for now. Yeah, we'll put it on hold. Let's we'll go to Praeton. Okay. Kita muna.
The cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own too.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead, though do stay on the road. The ice caves conceal all manner of dangers.
Okie dokie.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's get some lunch sometime.
Trooper! Hayes! Hayes, can you hear me?
Hayes, your family is depending on you. You gotta shake off these vapors, man, and clear your head.
Rattlebrand frat, the only lard for your vat. Once you fry in our cold pressed fat, you'll never even dream about going back.
He's not responding, and I'm out of ideas. Should we try slapping him? I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I, wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here.
Oh? What seems to be the problem?
It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of options.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You?
Why don't you tell me the problem first, then we can discuss payment if it's warranted.
Very well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He seems to have some kind of break or shock to the head, and he's, well...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks nadgy bits. This flogger's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent.
What was the attack like?
The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground, and after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
And talking to him has been no help? What about singing along with him?
Neither's been of any use.
Maybe this is more than simply reciting random jingles, and he's got personal connection.
Crabble crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it shines. Your clothes will be so pretty, it's worth smelling like sea brine.
Shame shockers? Crabble fabrics? Did you used to sell them by any chance?
Calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach, destroying all my dinner. La 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 la. The fastest way to thin is letting no calories in.
Shockers, Crabble fabrics, and now diet aids? Is there a link between them?
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner.
Well then, our young salesman, I'll happily take a case off your hands.
It lets me eat until I'm stuffed down to my feet. What did you say?
I said I'll buy some. Do you have enough inventory?
Absolutely. I have a whole sales sampler full of all the calorie... what is... Was I just trying to sell you something?
You don't remember? He's been wandering around singing nothing but jingles for almost 2 whole days.
Poppycock! I don't even know any jingles by heart.
Well, I'll be damned. I absolutely cannot believe that worked. Thank you for your help, stranger. His whole family would owe you a debt, if they had anything to pay it with.
No problem. And he's back to sitting down.
Has anyone
solved.
seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return.
Nah, but I wouldn't worry. Jack...
Have a profitable day.
We gobble it down and get back to the action.
Worst.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there.
Well, howdy.
Between our 10-hour shifts.
Well, howdy.
You know,
Howdy, partner.
Makes for a powerful hunger. So when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy holy cow.
What is
no,
this?
Sir,
Okay.
we crack open a temp tin of
Our FOB at the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements. We couldn't even begin to respond.
Boost productivity to full burn.
Okay.
All out. All right, enough yapping. Time is this. Back to the factory floor.
This way, right?
Till it's extruded from factory bags into my tummy. Who knew weekdays could taste so yummy?
So yummy.
Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today.
Aha! Paano kaya to? How do we go about doing this?
Whoa there, go-getter.
Hello.
Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes.
Actually, I found this crate of supplies. Can you tell me where it needs to go?
Let me take a gander. Boot components. This is meant for the quartermaster at the camp guarding the archive lift, just northwest of the archive. There should be a finder's fee if you bring these to them.
What does a field agent at proprietary insight acquisition do exactly?
We scour rival facilities for hidden recipes, secret formulas, special ingredients, and assorted confidential internal know-how, then develop it into products to bring to market. It's a unique brand of warfare, exclusive to Auntie's Choice, designed to break incredible ingenuities out of cloistered captivity and share them across the galaxy.
Hell of a way of putting it. An agent of theirs once liberated a healing compound from my med bag and sold it back to me for twice the price.
Information wants to be freed, then priced and shared along understood lines of commodification and distribution.
Unless it's incredibly dangerous, like what's locked up in unorthodox notion reclusion.
That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Good luck with that. Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since.
What sort of security measures have you encountered?
A mess of energy-based barriers. A few seem pretty intent on bisecting the odd dawdler, and prove rather good at it. Well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies, then we can step over your cadavers and maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
Okay. A mile. Ito. Ah, okay. Over there. Auntie's Choice. Okay. Sige.
The joy of laissez faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell?
Oops.
Oh, a customer.
Ooh. Hello.
You have needs. I have purloined goods to upsell. Got a good supply of Auntie's Choice finest and some well-built order items scavenged from this very facility.
Let's see your stock.
Looking's free. Rest costs extra.
Plasma rifle. Oh shit. Biggest fan. Each time this weapon is fired, it gains crit, 5% crit hit chance, and 5%. Okay. Double barrel. Cross converter. Trauma kit. Tell enemies to be patient. Ah, it uses long rounds. Okay. Ah, so iba to from the from the other. Okay, I get it.
You could be the next auntie's favorite nephew. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit
Scope
soar.
burst.
The joy of laissez-faire.
Assault rifle.
Oh, you know it well.
Oh yeah, cell jump. Boom! Grabe. 5k in, Corporate facilitator. Explosive burst SMG. Bathroom. Tensu. Okay. Seems nothing. Would that be 12? What's in that building? Oh, Field Manager Hugnard. Yeah. Hello.
You're new. Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War means nothing to them, you know. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it?
Yeah, I was hired by management to assist. Bosses said I should bill you up. I should bill you up front.
Oh, they did they? Hope you got that in writing, friend. No? Well, still, I'm not averse to providing ample recompense for valuable time and life-risking activities. Thing is, our local forces are in something of a bind. The Protectorate camp effectively bisected the territory we presently occupy. An intolerable vulnerability. Said camp is situated betwixt here and points to the north. Take it out, reconnect the territories, and walk away somewhat richer.
Somewhat rich. Okay, fine. Have any other tasks that need doing?
If you're agreeable to other work, I have something light. Simple shakedown, really. Couldn't be easier. A Sub-Rosa finagler operates out of the Port Authority building at the landing pad near Winter's Grasp. Sub-Rosa works with both sides, understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. Let's say I'm curious.
If it's so easy, why don't you do it?
What, and leave this place to the likes of them? Someone needs to keep an eye on these trade secret vultures. As such, I need to contract others to advance my concerns.
Okay, why not?
Look forward to hearing what she knows.
Now, on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to
That whole place is one big death trap. You want in? Be my guest.
Okay.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
Excuse me. Yeah, hi.
Anais, you're not supposed to be here.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I found a way inside these corporate drones haven't discovered. I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
Auntie's Choice agent we met mentioned there being traps inside here. Seen any?
Yes, plenty of them. And scads of dead Auntie's Choice employees. They didn't get very far. I deemed it wise not to press much further. Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of dangerous research materials are stored away.
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Any idea where we should go?
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
Anything else we need to know about this place?
Might be worth rummaging about a bit as we go. May find some weapons or interesting supplies.
Well then, shall we proceed?
Anais, stay here. Please.
I expected such to be your attitude, but I'll have you know that
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite. I need you to guard this entrance. Anyone appears, come running.
Fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office. Standard order redundancy measure. Let's out past the barrier over there.
I'll hang back a moment while you depower that fence. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
Okey-dokey. They're here? Okay. My knees. Do I need the goggles? Oh. Okay. Hold on.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurry-Lose. A flavorsome new artificial sweetener
After
made from the
resurrecting.
reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so
Hi.
much in this
Wala
delicious
dito.
cost-cutting
Nothing.
measure. We're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurry-Lose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's
Oof.
Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Oh boy.
Right. Moving on. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Here? Chokla! Ah! Ow! Oh! Okay. Lower defenses. Okay.
Hello? Someone there? Hello?
Hello?
Help! Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue turns black if you eat them all week. Might concerning, since it's all I have.
Oof. How'd you end up stuck in there?
We was sizing up the place, well, the lobby, when our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required us to negotiate through or around said traps to do so. A bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here. Boss left with the rest. You think you could get me out somehow? Like, right about now, even?
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's Choice? Free to roam in a building full of order secrets?
What are you suggesting? That we let this poor fool die a slow, lonesome death?
What secrets, Marisol? Everything I've seen listed in the walls here seems ridiculous.
Granted, time-wasting contrivances is concerning only to those of us in the Order. But just one of those brain puzzlers put back the solving of the universal equation by months. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's Choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends. Or monetizing prevaricated hypotheses, for that matter. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's Choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something.
We can't lose sight of our principles for the sake of ease or expedience.
That's actually a valid point. We shouldn't forget who we are. And I suppose I'm not who I was.
I don't understand what you two are talking about, but it sounds positive, I think.
Do whatever you think is best here. I still don't completely agree, but I trust your decision.
I promise not to, blow up the universe. Or, whatever it is you two are worried about, I guess. Can you let me out now, please?
Fine. Here we go.
Phew. Well, that's a relief. Didn't think I'd ever get free. No thanks to you, ma'am.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
I wouldn't make her mad if I were you.
Don't have to tell me twice. This is all the bits I have on me. Not much, but thanks. I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
Okay, back to business. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Okay. So how do we do this? Okay, I think I know how to get around. Yeah, we can jump over it, diba? Yeah.
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
Yes. Okay. Door barred shut. Okay. So how do I turn? Ooh.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your hands just won't quite meet, I can
Whoa.
lend you all the bits you
Whoa.
but the loan that you request
Ooh. Lovely.
in addition to my
Okay.
standard service fees. Oh,
So how do I turn off the power? Ito. Yan. Okay, access, disable, exit. Bar open.
Oh, I am known through all Arcadia as the unconquered.
Ah, okay.
We'll stay here.
Yep. Ow! Bitch.
Who
Looking a
left
little
this
woozy
vessel?
there, Commander.
Security around here was tighter in my day.
Everybody knows that I am indeed
Okay.
the uncomplicated loan.
Lockpick 11, Scolard.
And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my rates will
Ay ba? Deactivate.
ever be lowered.
if there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you.
Did I read that correctly? Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk. Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Guess we cleared the pass for you, didn't we?
Why, you did indeed. And we are exceedingly grateful for it. Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But let us keep the rest, and you'd benefit as well.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me. I advise a rigorous refusal, as in no witnesses.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here.
What exactly are you planning to do with the research?
Oh, nothing. nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize some information in the possible formation of potential new products. No harm to you or anyone.
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Unfortunately, she's right, and our R&D ain't what it used to be. We'd best be careful with any sensitive intel.
Take a moment to fill these airwaves with a reminder. Spireton is a keystone component of our archive reacquisition initiative on Cloister. This base is the gateway to the archive. Occupying it would get our boot back in the Unfortunately, that door is currently locked and
If your offer stands, we'll leave you time-wasting contrivances. The rest we're burning.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these mental recreations possess untapped commercial potential. I accept. If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors.
Special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of...
Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
On the ACS undisputed claim.
Oh,
and who did I
okay.
see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself, slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy, highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw
Only
my
incinerate
opportunity
the
and I took it.
contents
I said,
of
"Auntie,
cataclysmic
a moment of your time.
ends.
Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the come? I tried my best to merge her, and I voted for the merger with Spacer's. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I
Well
find
then,
success?
that seems sufficiently carbonized, cinderized, no half measures from the order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal. Meet me downstairs after you're done here, and we'll settle up.
Never pegged you as such an opportunist. But perhaps there's more to this play than I'm seeing. Perhaps I should be relieved Auntie's Choice didn't get anything universe-threatening.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over, finally.
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there.
There's got to be a way of dealing with this without murdering anyone.
I can't promise that, but... Request noted. Give me some time. I'll find them.
What do you need from me?
To go on and live your life. Round other people, not holed up in a dilapidated shack. We'll settle the rest.
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind again without a fight.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of here first.
We've got an improved outlook.
Okay.
A revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can't-lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning.
All right.
And upper
Sige,
are
Misa.
winning. So
Sige lang.
surely you and I will all get
I suppose
rich.
you won't hear me, pero sige lang.
Persuade them that a better me liberates society.
Wait, and ano yung damage na to? Compared to... Asan na ba yun? Eto. 40... 85. Just go. Damn.
Pleasure doing business with you. I can see we'll have our hands full digging through all you've left us here. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the ever-growing Auntie's Choice proprietary insight catalog. Be seeing you.
Suppose this is goodbye.
Thought you'd put up a fight. Insist on joining us to destroy the copies.
No. I recognize that look in Marisol's eyes. There's nothing for it. Been interesting to see you. Before I forget, I meant to give you this. Little something I made.
So we're good? You and I. Everything... settled?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. You've always been who you are, but you weren't you for decades. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Because Saving the universe is easier than confronting yourself. Whoever you are now, whoever you're going to be, just take care. Don't be a stranger.
Goodbye, Anais.
You alright, Marisol?
Thank you kindly. I think I am. Appreciate your support. Been a spell since I could rely on anyone like that. Though, suspect that's my own damn fault. Ah, Anais snuck something by me again, didn't she? What was that last thing she said? Don't be a stranger. Right. Huh. All right. I suppose you remain on my good side.
Guess we'll see how things go.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
All right. Sakto. Okay. Okay, nice. We got max level na ano.
You're
On
tuned
speech.
to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies
Okay,
and
apply.
prevailing conditions
Yes.
on the battlefield.
Okay.
Brought to you by
Sige.
Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise.
Nice.
Why settle when you can thrive?
Okay. Ano na lang? What else is... Oh yeah, there's a bunch of ano.
1,000 different products in over 100 different...
Sige. We'll continue this na lang probably tomorrow. If I can still if I can stream tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be right back. So mga 5 minutes. I'll just pee. And then yeah, after that we'll continue with to be shown. Okay? Sige. BRB lang. Wait. Okay. Yeah. BRB.
Oh my darling 街も